Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to a little bit more Stellaris for relaxing with Yukitsu. So, like I said, I just make this video for whatever it is I'm playing at the time, and this is what I felt like doing for a relaxation sort of thing, because honestly, you don't really actually do much in this game, so it's very relaxing to play it. I just find it to be very therapeutic in that sort of sense there. But, gonna just have ourselves a bit of a good time here, just continuing along with our push of colonialism and expansion across everywhere. Getting our minor tick of energy credits. It would be nice to be getting that a little bit faster, but what can you do? Sometimes you just get a slow tick of whatever it is you're trying to go for. But in any event, things are going pretty well here. Soon we'll be getting more stations and we'll be able to build up more forces. We'll be able to go over to Canopus and just see if those guys wiped out the fleet there like I suspect they did. In fact, we, technically speaking, have enough fleet that we could do it now, so maybe I'll go jump them over towards there. I kind of want to keep them stationed in case these guys try anything funny, but it's not like they can actually see where my fleet is. Maybe they can because they cheat, the AI cheats, but in any event, we got ourselves this colony done, Herma Prime, and we are going to go ahead and right away, again, build another one of these basic hydroponics here, and again, just relying on the fact that basic hydroponics starts off a little bit cheaper. So we'll see how that goes for us. What's this guy doing here? It's the energy, right? Yeah, good. Okay. We'll lose that later when we colonize that planet, because we can colonize a couple other worlds here. And it's definitely worth doing it in those sort of places that you already control. So, ooh, Biolab. Let's grab that. Because I want to sort of focus Biolab research a little bit. It's already kind of our focus in a certain sense there, but getting it even more focused would be pretty good. Let's get these forces over towards Deneb. I should probably actually also upgrade our fleets pretty soon, but I think we'll leave this be for now. Okay, so we'll move these guys to here, and we'll start building up another spaceport upgrade. I forgot to get spaceport upgrades. Okay. Well, I didn't forget, it's just that I haven't gotten them everywhere yet. Little spaceport here, and again, we're just doing this because it's going to increase our fleet cap by a pretty good amount. It's always a good idea to increase your fleet cap to as much as you can get. I would like to take these guys out, but this is a lot of fleet power. So what can we do with our ships here? I was sort of already looking at this, but I don't... Like, it's hard to upgrade these things and not just feel like you've done something really crappy. We have finally got deflectors, though, so we can go ahead and check those out. Get another fission reactor. Okay, so one small is a little bit too much. No new weapon types. Why don't we move this to medium? Remove. Nope, okay. Get to there. I heard they're rebalancing these actually, but I don't know that that's actually gone through yet. So we could do something like this, but I don't know. Ooh, social experience. Okay, let's clear the design. Oops. Okay, let's just not save. Whatever. Yeah, so like I can't really do anything too much with the energy right now to keep it efficient. Apparently you can actually increase the power of a ship though by increasing its power output without increasing the consumption. So I don't know if that's true though. Oh. Alright, survey there. There we go. Alright. And we're gaining just a crap load of minerals now, so... Yeah, maybe I should rush research a new weapon type or a more advanced weapon type if I can. It's gonna be iffy though, whether or not that's a good idea. Okay, spaceports. Getting as many as possible upgraded to 2. Should also probably upgrade centers so that we can get the Corvette assembly yards. Although I have to wait till it's level 2 before I can even do that as well, so... Okay, let's actually run a risk here. Let's just do a risk. Let's send you guys out there, see what happens. I'm guessing these guys have already been wiped out anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. It's a shame that our good scientist actually ended up doing one thing instead of the other. But, whatever. I'm not sure that you're gaining any experience doing this. Ooh, do we have a level 5 in research here? Not quite. They are gaining quite quick research levels, though, so... They should be gaining enough experience eventually. Unless they die before it? I don't know, actually. Because I would like to get that level 5 so I can go check out that bombarded colony. Maybe I could get someone else elected for our next election. Either way. If we can clear this out, then I'll have somewhere for my science ship to go as well, which would be kind of nice. Let's just survey there and survey here as well. Alright. Get that done, we'll start making that our center of just Corvette construction there. Just build as many as we can, since that's all we can build right now. Now, if we can't get mining lasers from here, then I'm going to have to get them from over here, which would be unfortunate. You can get some really good tech otherwise, though, from there anyway. Alright, the fusion reactor, that actually helps quite a bit. This is kind of useful, but not if you're willing to micro, even just a little bit disruptor. Really good for taking out those shields, so we can combine, let's get some disruptors and we'll sort of combine the disruptors with the regular weapons there. That'll be our strategy, it looks like, for our fleets. And like the combination's actually kind of janky because the disruptors are like such low damage, but I don't know. We'll see how we do. On paper, they're not even that bad. It's just, you know, I feel like there's usually other things that I could be building. Alright. Okay, so since we haven't got the ability to build one from there, why don't we go ahead here, get ourselves another colony ship. Every time we're not paying that energy credits off, then it's kind of worth getting. Biolabs, okay. Ooh, growth speed 10% and specimen procurement. Okay, so this is another interesting quest. It's kind of not that useful, but we got a spare science vessel, so okay, so let's hit track on that for all of these. I think this also gets us like experience for our scientists, so okay, so this is where I think just have to go for all of these. Let's just start with all of these ones here. Research that. So we're going to want him to come back to center after he does this anyway, so. Alright, so yeah, this place was cleared out. Bit of a shame, bit of a shame. Okay. That's fine, though. Okay, looks like we need to build some more mining stations here. Build one there. And send you down. Well, that got lost again. Build one there. That ought to do. So yeah, we'll see if this flips back to us at any point, but I'm thinking that these guys are likely to end up with it locked down. I probably need to get down to the destroyer tech at some point pretty soon here, but it's going to be a little while before I can afford that. I think I'm going to rush over to Azalea. There's no reason for me to sort of delay getting to that. And if I can get a Gaia world under my control as a spiritual distraction, then that just really helps out a ton. It's super, super good. Okay. Okay, all that's fine, I suppose. I wonder how long it is going to be before these guys evolve into anything useful. Because typically as they sort of evolve up, they get more traits and stuff like that. And since my base species is so mundane in this particular case, it doesn't really matter if I end up with other factions or other races in my empire. Alright. Corvette assembly is going to pop first, and then we'll reduce the cost for them. Pop out quite a lot more, 12 more ships. Okay, that's pretty good actually. I think with 12 more we could actually challenge these guys. Especially if we get the disruptors, although those are going to take especially bloody forever. Let's just change this. That's a bit too much. Alright, let's just grab these. That'll lock the disruptor into something that we can get, but Alright. Okay, so that'll bring us up to 33. So we can build 7 more after that. Lots and lots of these things. Still need the miner's mandate. 2 out of 4. Okay, so yeah, we need 2 more. I think our prime minister previously like died or something, so we had to restart our mandate. I'm gonna have to spend some influence off as well. Why don't we go ahead and get another governor at Herma over here. Okay, so this is the last governor I can recruit for now, but that's okay. Oh, wow. These are so crap. Okay, let's get one of these ones for now. Actually, let's change that, and then we'll fire you. Oops. God damn it. Okay, so getting rid of these guys is actually pretty useful, so we'll recruit another one of you guys. Get rid of you. Just looking for good traits. This one's pretty good, so we'll make you the governor. Alright, there we go. That helps. Okay, so I don't think that we're going to be able to encompass both of these, but that should be okay. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, back in our borders there. Over here on Dulthon Prime, we need to be getting more hydroponics farms. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and actually move you to there. Build a basic mine. The problem with this game is that you eventually end up in a state where you fell behind on all of your nonsense here. Okay, so we've got actual mining facilities now, so I can actually go ahead and get the mining network if I want. But what I actually should do is go ahead and get the temple. And I'll move you over towards that. This place was as it was. Center over here. Yeah, we just need to get another science facility, so we can wait till we get a little bit more minerals. It's okay. Ooh, and we're low on energy all of a sudden. Crap. I didn't finish my colony, did I? Oops. Okay, so I'm going to be in the negatives for a bit here. Let's get you to there. And we'll get a basic power plant to here, just because I need a little bit more of that sort of stuff coming in right away. And, yeah, sort of like that. Just a desperation ploy at this point. Yeah, that's all fine, I suppose. Over here. Like, there's not much else I can do. One of the things we can do is actually check out our planetary summaries here, see where we're getting our energy from. Looks like it's centered at 22 is by far our best, so what we do is we go here, go into our edicts, capacity overload, bump it up by probably just enough to survive this colony ship being produced, so I think it costs 8 for a colony ship. So that should fix that. We'll go back down a bit when we lose out on a bit of other stuff going on. I could reduce our upkeep by not building these guys, but that's fine. Minor mandate has been fulfilled, good. And we've got our new lovely colony ship that we're going to be sending up and over to Azalea, the Gaia world. Look at that, beautiful. Ooh, there's even a really good spot to put it in. Okay. Yeah, alright, perfect. And then we'll be in range of these guys as well, who tend to fight things for us a little bit. The Zurikor people are pretty much our friends, I think, at this point in time, so probably don't need to worry about that. Probably. I probably do, but hopefully I don't. Alright. So let's just get a basic power plant down here just in case. Because we'll get that population up soon anyway. We're at 3-4 population here. I want to make sure that the next one's going to the power plant. And here on Dothon, yeah, we're getting that done. I need to get rid of noxious swamps and stuff like that. Yeah, we got a negative balance. That shouldn't last for too much longer, though. It should only last for like 1 year while we get our colony running. or like a year and a bit since we have to get our colony ship up there, but whatever. Growth speed 10% increase, atmospheric manipulation. Okay, there we go. This will let us start doing these red planets here. So this tundra world over here we could get, or more importantly, not those ones, but some of the worlds here in Dothon would be okay. The one here on Cursa would be actually quite good, since it's an 18 population one. Up here we got a 25 arid world, like we could reconstruct that one, and that would be really, really good for us. I think this is in our borders now. Interesting. I think we'll leave the stuff be for now, though, so I can get more influence when I need it. And I can't afford to have too many more things going on anyway. Alright, fleet's up to 33 and 871 fleet power. That's nowhere near enough to challenge these guys on paper, but might be actually okay. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The other thing is I could actually get Akamar done up so that I could colonize it, but it's not like a great planet. The only reason is it causes a really nice bridge to Azalea, which we don't need per se, but it would be nice not to get cut off from them, if possible. If possible. Might not be possible, I don't know. Alright, so we're coming back into the positives in terms of income. I think it's partly due to the stuff that we're building here. Here, let's get you over to here first. Just staying positive in money is kind of important for me right now. Alright. Products there's fine. All around here, that's kind of fine, actually. What do we get here? Comet site. Okay, that's temporary, though. I think we're already at, like, at cap happiness there. We can upgrade the building here. Okay, let's give that a go. Get this planet up to that tier. Oh yeah, that is 5. Okay, interesting. Then over here, okay, we still got that to do. Yes, we still got a little bit of time before we start clearing that place, or spending all our money on clearing that place. Over here, should be seeing immigration off of center pretty soon. How's this tab going? Spiritual philosophy is now up to 13 desirability, so we should be seeing this become the most desirable one pretty soon here. And Peopling Paradise will actually unlock very, very shortly, which is like a plus 10 or something for these guys. It's a pretty big amount. I think we can get a lot from Peopling Paradise pretty soon. Psionic Pursuit is just one about one where you just have to take time, and in Battling Minority we just have to keep building temples. But temples are actually really good for us since I do like getting this unity. We're actually going to go with Diplomacy next because I want to be able to build federations. Because if we can do that, we can sort of lock down this game and get it under our control in a pretty good way. Alright, got Azalea Prime under colonization. It's too late to stop us now, bastards. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so we're actually really speeding through like our society research because of all of these extra things that we're finding. Like, yeah, it's, I think going to our reserve, yeah, stored amount is going there, but it really does speed up the process that we research these things. So if we can do these fast enough, we'll end up getting sci-techs a lot faster. Let's get into our center area here. Let's actually start working on biolabs. So that should be enough for now. We got prismatic lenses increasing physics as well anyway, so that should be actually catching up a little bit as we go along. So I think that applies empire-wide. I might be wrong. Alright. Yeah, so we've really caught back up on energy credits because we're still colonizing too. Okay, I think we can start safely ignoring that again until another energy crisis hits and we're screwed, but that's how this game works. You just sort of ignore a resource until it becomes critical. And then you panic and like overcompensate dramatically and just get screwed. Just cry a little bit. Just a little bit though. Alright. The one thing that you like rarely ever see people do like incorrectly, those they don't get enough minerals. You know, everyone always gets enough minerals. You always just, everything is minerals. Minerals are life. It's like spice, except, you know, actually useful. There is actually a spice strategic resource in this game. They are not useful. Alright. So let's check to see if there are, if these guys are a bit happy. That's only 5, actually. Wow. I thought that was worth a lot more. Alright, whatever. Let's get more temples. The problem is, like, they don't help me with growth, so I don't like getting them that early, but I guess I can actually go ahead and get one since I don't need a capital for it. Let's see here, we got one coming down here as well already, so we don't need one there. I kind of want this place to actually be useful before I get one, but I could actually go ahead and build one here too. I do have to pay for these though. I don't remember what the upkeep on them is. Maintenance is a whole energy for just the building. That's fine though. Oh, shit. Sure. I don't really care. I should actually check what these guys' traits are as a species. But this will just help with the diplomacy. And honestly, the people I've got in my faction are kind of mediocre anyway. They don't really have much. These guys don't migrate any, or sorry, they do migrate a lot. Okay, so they migrate a lot and they're not particularly happy. But they're good social scientists. Oh, that's actually really good for us. Yeah, so getting these guys on our sociology research would be really good. They're talented as well, so they fit in with our society as far as that goes. So, yeah, okay, I like these guys. Cross-pollinate a little bit here, that's okay. So this way I don't have to gene mod in like a social scientist, which is something I actually had planned on doing with my faction here, which would have given me a bunch of extra social research that I could have just had scattered around. Okay. I wonder if this guy's gaining experience for this. I think so. Yeah, it looks like it. He's already 59 though, so that's pretty old. He might die before he finishes all this and then won't be able to do the special projects here, which I'll just cry. I'll just be really sad. Yeah, it would be a torrent of salt, basically. Alright. So I'm considering fortifying up some spots. Like Dothon here is an entry point for my empire. And then I would have to also probably research agreement timed out. Okay. They'll probably propose it, so that's fine. Got another one of these guys. Okay, so did we gain experience off that? I feel like we did. I didn't actually check the number, 1091, so we'll check after the next one and I'll forget the number, so, you know, nothing useful. But it's the thought that counts. It's the thought of being useful that sort of counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that brings us up to 40, which is not yet our cap. Our cap keeps growing. Our cap is just skyrocketing up there and we can't keep up with it, which is pretty nice. I should probably actually stop building these really crappy ships, though. Well, I guess I could always just throw them into combat against something and see how they do, but... Alright. Almost got this guy world under complete lockdown, and once we do, that's going to be just an amazing boon to us. But, I'm wondering if we'll be able to get rid of Most Haven's, station at some point. I can't colonize the tomb world there, so it's one downside to that sector. Even if I think even if I terraform it, I'm not allowed to colonize it. Pretty sure. Not like 100% sure. Okay, so the Great Fuberlov state has insulted me. I too shall insult them. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, while I'm at it, I might as well rival these guys. I think I actually can, and wait, they've only... You bastards. Okay, so... the thing is, I might be able to do this, but... Probably shouldn't. Alright, Azalea Prime. So the only thing is we're waiting on the cost of that spaceport there. This Gaia world is looking good though. Let's get that hydroponics down. Let's get this hydroponics down. Like, we're getting enough food output that we're probably going to be getting like a huge amount of surplus pretty soon. Get our population growing way faster on all our planets, which is sort of what we're aiming to do there. So, hopefully that'll work. Let's get rid of that. Don't need to know that. Alright, so that's from the temple being done. Okay. Okay, this is now at 950, and that's still not quite enough. I don't think. Are we still building more ships here? Yeah, we are. We'll be able to like jump up in terms of military power once we gain access to a new weapon type that is not the really crappy one that we had access to. So we'll try and get that pretty quickly. But we can get one more system without having to start terraforming, and I might want to get that done pretty quickly. I'm thinking that Betria is actually a fine one. Let's do a quick run around and see what else we can see. The ocean world here would be okay, but it's completely cut off from me, so there's no way I'd be able to actually get it. That one over there, neither of those are that great. That's not that great. Yeah, so it looks like Betria really is actually one of our best worlds that we can colonize at this point, so there's nothing wrong with getting one that's already in your borders. After that, we'll have to start using I can't remember what the system's called. Sector. So, want to avoid using sectors for as long as possible, though. Stations. Not Most Haven. Azalea. Okay, so we've got at least basic space stations everywhere, right? Okay, good, good. And we'll be able to get another one upgraded pretty soon, looks like. Alright, perfect. Okay, so let's check this guy's experience level total here. Nope, he is not gaining any experience doing this. Shit. Okay, so he's actually pretty close, though. I'm going to actually have him survey here and then survey up here. The reason being that that'll actually get him experience, and it should be a little bit, like, I kind of need him to get it fast, so. Okay, this was an important one to get, the ability to clear those tile blockers, so that particular type. Because I had quite a lot of them. Let's check our planetary surfaces here. Yeah, this place is getting a bit crowded. I'm going to need to start clearing pretty soon. For now, though, let's go ahead and build up... Well, I can actually get a mine at this point. I don't really need the other thing here. Like, food's good, but I don't need it that badly. Yeah, I'm going to clear a tile before I get the population cap here. Come on, let me do the thing. There we go. Alright, so we can also upgrade the buildings over here, but I don't really need to right yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should save up for the capital on this planet as well. Especially since that's also like a money resource. Actually, I should get a temple here. I should put it here. Actually, these are pretty expensive buildings, though. Like, not just to build, but also to maintain. It's a little bit problematic in that regard. Okay, also need to learn how to get rid of volcanoes, which is a bit of a pain. I think after this we build up at least one more basic power plant. I don't know. We'll do it. Okay. So you'll live for a long time, but you're only level 3 right now, so Getting you to level 4 is going to be a chore and a half, especially since I'm running out of scans. Alright, let's research this. Maybe that'll get this guy to 5 pretty quickly. I mean, honestly, he's really close, so I should be able to do it before he dies. Which is all I really want out of him. Alright, up to 43. Kind of want to be getting like a couple hundred minerals per month at some point in time pretty soon, but it takes a long time to get there, you know. Ah, we lost this place again. The war over this place, like cultural borders and stuff like that, is just brutal. What I could actually do is get it and then remove the station here, like get that with the station. Ooh, 115 engineering, that's not bad. Alright, that should have also gotten this guy a little bit more experience too. Nope, apparently not. Okay. I'm never quite sure what gets you experience in this game and what doesn't. Alright. 45 is our new fleet cap, okay. I wonder if he gets more for finding planets that have things on them, or if he finds more for finding things with anomalies, or like what determines what as far as that goes. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. This place, the fact that this place actually has the exceptional minerals quality means that I should actually just be getting the minerals down, like even on tiles that don't really benefit from it, except for the physics research ones. But we can sort of worry about hyper specializing this place later, and just sort of fill it in with some of the generic stuff right now. Because the generic stuff is more or less what I need, and I can't really make too much use out of something that increases the minerals by 50% right now, as much as I'd love to. Okay, so if we take this back, I'm going to actually build a station there. Then I'm going to get rid of the most haven one. I don't know that I will get it back, though. Alright, another one of these. Alright, we're going to start getting diplomacy. The actual base effect of that is kind of okay, increasing the trust cap later. But for now, all it does is increases our diplomatic influence cost. So it's not really too useful anymore, but it'll, I think, help out with this a little bit. Ooh, that border friction's increasing, actually. Alright. Keep researching those. Good. Every little bit helps. I want to make sure I jump around the Abyssal Host and the Chasmal Horde here when I finish off researching here. I'll probably forget, though. Lose a science ship. It's fine, though. Yeah, actually, no, we've already got another building there. Okay. Huh. Alright. Why don't I just upgrade a couple of these, I guess. It's not ideal, but science battle, okay. I think that was up here, probably. Yep. Research and survey. Alright, well, with all that done, so close, so damn close. Okay, let's get you upgraded. Actually, I needed to save up for this. Requires another month. That's actually not that bad. Like, I think I might have expanded a little bit too quickly because we're blowing up, like, we're blowing up in terms of everything, but we're also blowing up in terms of upkeep cost of everything, and, like, I can't upgrade everything fast enough because we're not getting in the resources fast enough for me to upgrade everything, so I might have expanded a little bit too fast here. It also dumps on your science when you do that, so probably not the best of situations to be in. Could start fortifying up with some stations, though. I'm thinking of putting one up in If we get this place back, we could actually build the station there and then defense station as well, but that would probably actually be a really good idea. Let's get rid of this tile blocker. It's pretty cheap tech. Alright, so he's 62 years old. And he only needs 50 more, so I think he has to survey 5 things. I think there's just enough in here for him to get there, but I could be horribly, horribly wrong, and I would not be surprised if I was. Alright, game. Okay, so I wonder what the odds are that these guys are actually going to declare war on me. It's like hard to tell. They're not going to actually alliance with those other guys because they're actually xenophobic. So it would be very, very weird if they actually allianced. Wouldn't surprise me in the least, though, because the game's a dick. Alright. Another biolab. Okay, this will finally get us... Ooh, mining network 3, though. Okay, let's get access to destroyers and stuff like that, because I've been on the same crap ships for so long. Actually, no, because like I also considered... No, because there's nothing with small ships right now. There's no point in getting the torpedoes yet. Like, getting lots of the small ships with torpedoes is actually kind of okay once you've got access to... once your opponents have access to, like, battleships and stuff like that, then you can just sort of focus them down with lots of little crappy ships with torpedoes. But before they actually get them, then there's no point prior to that. Okay. I was thinking that I'd try to get to here somehow with stations later. Like, I want to sort of break through these guys towards... Like, if I can break through these guys, this gives me so much more space to play in that it becomes kind of ridiculous, especially if I start taking over, like, these tropical worlds or whatever. What do these guys actually colonize? Those are arid worlds. It's not really that good for me, but okay, that's not that great. Field manipulation. Which science officer was that? I think that was, yeah, up to level 4, and unfortunately it's a research one, so not really that useful. Alright, so how far have you gone through here? And I might just be shy of having enough stuff here to research, actually. So I think it's less than 10 per then. No, actually, no, I might have enough. Oh yeah, it is 10 per. Holy crap! I will get to 5 stars. Perfect. If I had like a shroud avatar, or if I had the genetic manipulation, I could more guarantee that, but obviously not that easy. Okay, how come that didn't prompt me about the anomaly? It's probably one of those risky anomalies that's going to kill me for doing it. Alright. There we go. Ooh, we're at 942 influence. I need to do something with it. I could actually put in more edicts. Society research grants might be good for us as well. Okay, plant summary for here. Let's go production targets. Increase our mineral production by a little bit. It's not by very much, but it's enough that's kind of worth it. Alright. Deceptive giant. Oh, that's colonizable then. Okay. Huh. I think it's a large one too. Okay, let's get you down towards this way. Let's have you research this stuff. Switch up is doing that. Yep, all 5. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab that. Should be pretty good. By which I mean it'll probably do absolutely nothing for us, but whatever. Okay. Getting another 5 of these, that's... well, we're getting the next tier of ships pretty soon, so... I'm not sure how many of those I want to build, really. I really want to go for this focus here and get that psi stuff faster, so I kind of really do want to focus this, because I only lose a small amount from both engineering and physics, but gain a pretty big boost to society, and they're all percent based. So I gain even more from the fact that this is like twice as much as my other science. It's like as much as my other two sciences combined, so it's kind of actually a good idea to go for the society research grant. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Alright, everybody. Everybody's learning this narrow branch of psychology or whatever. All of you now have to study Jung, Carl Jung. And they're all like, but we don't want to study Carl Jung, we want to study Alfred Adler. And we're like, just going to be like, no, that's not an option. Or worse yet, B.F. Skinner. They all want to study under Skinner, and I've just been like, nah, ain't happening. Alright, let's get that upgraded. Let's get lots of the stuff upgraded, actually. I've got the cash right now, so I might as well get our buildings actually being as effective as possible. Okay, that's coming in nicely. Okay. This is all fine. I can get rid of this. Let's get that upgraded. Let's get our energy upgraded in the places that we can. Ooh, let's actually also get the temple over here. The reason is, like, since we've definitely got some people who are going to be in this, these guys shouldn't be in battle minority anymore. Like, these guys are the majority faction, so that should go away. I thought that's what that meant, though. They're not necessarily as clear as I'd like to be as far as this goes. Maybe they mean it needs to be a majority, as in, like, an actual majority of the population. That might be... It's at 51%, though, so that's, Huh. Alright, well, whatever. The thing is, like, once it does actually sort of get there, it becomes a ridiculous generator for influence. So you can just keep pumping your religious agenda to get humongous amounts of influence over the population, which makes sense if you think about it. Alright, let's get this. Actually, no, let's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can actually get our upgrade here and then skip the building, the crap tier of buildings. We already got this one upgraded, so we can go ahead and grab... Ooh, actually, we're going to go ahead and build one of these. And after that, we grab that. Okay. It's going to take us a lot longer before we actually get everything we need. Finally got this fleet upgraded, though, to 45. Still have 7 more we could build, but I kind of want to get destroyers now. It's actually a little bit of a long way away, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting some people migrating off of center, which is good. It'll help sort of start boosting up our other planets, which is pretty nice. Let's clear that off as well. Mining network there. Like, they have the mineral silos that you can store more minerals, but why would you ever want to store minerals in this game? You just have to spend it all as soon as you get it. It's kind of silly. Ah, shit. Prelude. Something stirs on the moon of Azalea Prime. Preliminary scans indicate that some ancient technology has become active. Shit. Oh no. Oh man, what have I awoken? Okay, let's go ahead and grab the fleet support and reduce that cost of having our big ass fleet over there of cheap ships that don't actually cost any upkeep. Okay, so this is so potentially awful. Like, we've awoken some sort of ancient thing sleeping upon the Gaia world that has apparently been left behind. So it starts a quest story chain that could potentially wreck us, because that's how this game is. Okay, so this is like making me nervous, because whoever stations this first has the balls to station it kind of gets a big advantage. I'm wondering if people are moving over to Dothan Prime here. I'm hoping that's where people are moving, but I get the feeling like I've got emigration to the Gaia world. So I just have to sort of, well, actually, no. cancel that. The problem is, like, I kind of have other stuff that I've got to do. So that should help us with this a little bit. We can start getting a couple of those crew engineering quarters elsewhere around the Empire, because it is nice to not pay pay upkeep. I like not paying upkeep. Alright, what about... Let me get this guy up to Azalea here. Because this is a 3, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Okay, so this guy has been doing this for an awfully long time, but that's okay. But this guy, once he's done, she's done that, I'm going to send her over here, figure out what's going on over there. It's probably something negative. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. It's just, ugh. Alright. One more month and I've got this. I just have to remember not to spend money for a very short period of time. Do I have the self-discipline to not spend money for a very short period of time? And the answer is no. I do not have any self restraint whatsoever. I just do things. That's why I'm playing this game. Alright, there we go. I managed to do it. I held off, guys. Alright, so the problem here is, like, hypothetically, my opponent could do a run, like, through this gap here and take out all my stuff. Like, I can make a trap here in Dothan. That actually is quite effective. I could have him, like, positioned right between my two multiple stations here once I get there, but yeah, got the Arassian artifact. But the problem is that it's actually quite difficult after that to defend us, because like here can be well defended, but after that I kind of have to defend through here. Otherwise, if I don't have there, I have to defend both either Jumia and Most Haven, or more realistically probably just Most Haven, because that guards this path up here, and then Errol would be reasonable. But then I also have to defend like a whole bunch of stuff all the way up around here, so I probably have to just fall back to Herma and Azalea. So it's kind of tricky. Ooh, we've actually got quite a lot of stuff around here. Oh no, it's just 3 2s. It's pretty bad. Okay. Alright, so this place should be getting their new population filling in. Yeah, there we go. Pretty quickly. It happens pretty fast once it starts. Alright, let's upgrade that. Get you to switch with that for now, actually. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so I guess this is where we had someone move over to. Surprised, actually. I would have thought everyone would be moving to the Gaia world. Maybe they heard that's haunted, so that would probably kill that. Oh, actually, I think we do have an immigrant here. We'll get one of you over down to here, actually, because we're kind of short on that type of research, and this is a good planet for it anyway. Alright. Oh boy. Our fleet is still pretty pathetic. I really wanted to go fight those void clouds, but with 1.1k, I don't think we've got anywhere near enough. Down to 56 cost, though. That's pretty nice. Every 2 months we can build 3 now. Alright, another specimen. I think this is the last one. Ooh, okay. I just have to finish this before that population comes in, but there's nothing I can do to control for that, so just have to allow some idle time if necessary. Alright, crew quarters and engineering bay. More tile blockers. Like, we can get those buildings for more Unity. We're actually getting a crap ton of Unity anyway, so I can sort of skip out on those techs and buildings. So the farm advantage that we've got, that we chose, like, we're just going to use it to really extend and push over our science advantage by not having to research that kind of stuff. Try and get the sci techs faster. And other key techs that we have to get, like tile blockers, because I don't want to have to get that affinity. Or that, not that affinity, but that whatever. I think we go ahead and build our colony ship from Ariga pretty soon here. I do want to get to the 7 out of 7 pretty fast. Because it's one of the major advantages being a pacifist, is being able to get to 7 or 8 even colonies without having to use sectors really, really quickly. And like, these guys are going to be on 5, and 5's kind of the cap for a lot of people, and then up to 6 for a long time. But I can get way more than that. Like, if I was a double pacifist, I could be even more so, but I don't really want to. Actually, we'll get it from center. Might as well. There we go. Actually, no, I really, really shouldn't. There's a bunch of stuff I have to do at center. So let's go ahead and cancel that. But we can go ahead and get that. Yeah, so crew quarters for now, and then once we get up to the next tier, we'll get the other one, because being able to reduce the ship's cost permanently is really, really good. Colony ship, though, is going to be another month. What if you can actually use the crew quarters to reduce the colony ship's cost for upkeep? That'd be interesting. Haven't really ever checked that or anything. Now the thing is, the currently existing ships don't actually have the upgrade. Actually, no, crew quarters makes less sense. I should get engineering bay first. The reason I should get engineering bay first is that, like, once we build this, all the ships that we build out of here have that permanent minus 5% upkeep cost. The other one, like, reduces it, but I could actually just do that afterwards and still get the effects. I can't do the reverse the other way around, though. So this is probably smarter. Another governor leveled up. Okay. Governor of Center. That's nice. It's pretty good. There's a lot of that stuff that I can dig. Okay. Let's clear out that swamp with 3 tiles of production. That's really something I should not be missing out on for so long. Okay, and you... Well, I mean... It's not like I can do anything about that, I suppose. So we're gradually working our way up to the point where we've got a lot more. Okay, so that's finished. Gained a bunch of crap. But, alright, that's nice. That's pretty much all I wanted to finish, actually, before the end of this particular episode. But, yeah. Been a pretty relaxing episode, because this is a pretty relaxing game, especially when you're heading towards a federation with a guy. You know, if you've got a good solid defensive ally, and the two of you together are able to sort of, like, equal, or, yeah, because this guy's actually equal in, like, fleet power to me. He's not even, like, these guys are actually superior to me in terms of fleet power, but we're so close that it's considering us to be equals. But he could kick my ass if we actually got into a war. This guy I could actually draw, or come close to drawing, so... It's actually got a very, very wide margin of error, so that might not even be even remotely true, but, you know, I'll trust it for now, even though I shouldn't. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be the 5th. Okay. And we need to get this stupid mineral processing plant down. Alright. So anyway, I think that that's going to be our relaxing episode for today. I feel pretty relaxed about all this. I'll label it as well as being part of this Let's Play, but, you know, like I said, it's just literally whatever it is I'm playing. This is what I'm playing. Deal with it, you know. So anyway, hope you found this one enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.